we will take a look at two different optical illusions. In cryptozoology and ufology, rods, also known as skyfish, air rods, or solar entities, are elongated visual artifacts appearing in photographic images and video recordings. Just like the mermaid sightings that inspired the manatee's scientific name Sirenia and the barnacle geese and goose barnacles, who still share each other's names, rods were an example of people using the best evidence available to their senses, or in this case, the senses of cameras with limited shutter speeds, and honestly coming up with a new kind of animal that, upon closer inspection, turned out to be fiction. Robert Todd Carroll, having consulted an entomologist, Doug Yanega, identified rods as images of flying insects recorded over several cycles of wing beating on video recording devices. The insect captured on image a number of times, while propelling itself forward, gives the illusion of a single, elongated rod-like body with bulges. But just as the speculative animals of the past live on today as creatures of fantasy and folklore, skyfish continue to inspire artists and have since appeared in everything from the anime series JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to the Castlevania franchise, where, fittingly enough, the player has to freeze time to be able to see them. Real or not, rods are just too interesting to be discarded entirely. They're already beginning to join the stable of fantasy beasts that include mermaids, unicorns, and the kraken. Stories that were once just misunderstandings but now have a life of their own. For now, rods are just an entertaining myth. But European scholars spent centuries thinking gorillas were a myth. Who knows? Maybe something like a skyfish really is out there, just waiting to be discovered. Atmospheric jellyfish are flying jellyfish that have been sighted floating in the atmosphere. Atmospheric jellyfish are a type of UFO as well. This unexplained phenomena has been cited by hundreds of people across the globe, from China to Norway, including top meteorological scientists, military bases, and cities. These sightings prompted speculation on what the creatures really were. According to NASA, these creatures may be the result of space debris reflecting off of the northern lights. Since the mid-20th century, these mysterious creatures have been sighted numerous times and have gained substantial recognition from the media and scientific community alike. It is one of the few UFO phenomena to be recognized and researched by the scientific community, while additionally still filling the headlines of newspapers. To make the long story as short, atmospheric jellyfishes, aka space jellyfish, are rocket launch-related phenomenon caused by sunlight reflecting off the high-altitude rocket plume gases emitted by a launching rocket during morning or evening twilight. The observer is in darkness, while the exhaust plumes at high altitudes are still in direct sunlight. This luminous apparition is reminiscent of a jellyfish. Sightings of the phenomenon have led to panic, fear of nuclear missile strike, and reports of unidentified flying objects.